Who is that? Hey there, John. I guess I ought to hook up my mic, shouldn't I? Let's get the mic hooked up. Let's get that website pinned up. Appreciate that. Big thunderstorms there. Yeah, we're getting some spotted showers here. Spotty showers. We are going to be doing the giveaway on Friday. Just letting you guys know. We are going to be doing the giveaway on Friday. Okay, let's do one more of this color. Hey there, Ernie. How's it going there, man? I'm doing good, Burke. I'm doing good. Hey there, Clint. Ooh, mama. I poked myself. Poked myself good. Have to go to the emergency room, Steph. Hey, Lou, how are you doing? Tell you what, I'm going to put a Band-Aid on. I could probably put some UV resin on it and it'll be okay. Hey there, Kansas, how you doing? Won't quit bleeding. That's the first time I've done that in a while. There we go. Appreciate you guys coming in. Hey there, Garrett. Welcome in. Yeah, I know. I broke the no poke streak. Yep, now we got to set the calendar all over again. We're at no days without a poke. What is that? You have those injury marker boards at some workplaces that'll say like 0 days or 240 days, no injuries on the job. Let's see. Well, yesterday was day 2. I'm doing good. I went to the chiropractor, and we ended up, my back popped really good. Orbis sent you another. Oh, they sent you another new rod. Well, that's good. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Well, that's always good. Yep, welcome in there, everybody. Hey, so pretty one day at least 7 reels, because that would be, yeah, that'd be a lot of line. Yep. So yeah, we are getting closer and closer to being fully ready to going to Texas. Yeah, we will be doing the drawing this Friday. I'm gonna repeat myself a few times because I know that people will be in and out of the channel. I was kind of wondering whether, or not we could do it, but yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to do it Texas style. Whatever that means. Mamma mia. Mamma mia. Mamma mia, need me a sopapilla. We'll be getting some of those here pretty soon. I'm doing good, Smith boy. Doing good. I'm tying these up for a relative in Texas. What would make that? Would that be my brother-in-law? Or my brother-in-law? Okay. We all went to school together. So I guess it'd be a friend again, I guess. Guess that would just make him a friend. This is a 3/0 hook. And yeah, this is a 3/0 hook there, Mr. Burke. I showed my wife some of the pictures you sent me, Burke. Yeah, I showed her some of the trout that you've been catching. Some mighty fine trout you're catching. Did I say perch? Yep, you're catching trout. Hey, Mr. Remington. £8. I appreciate everybody in here. Hey there, Enrique. How you doing there? I'm doing good today. We're going to be going to Kerrville here pretty soon. Enrique's out of San Antonio. Yeah, come over and visit us. I'm kidding when I say that. I mean, you can if you want. It's up to you. Don't count stockies as my PB. Well, me neither there, Landon. Me neither. I haven't caught a stocked fish since I was probably in high school. And we were fishing at this on the hospital grounds a long time ago. They used to stock it with catfish. We would sneak onto the property late at night. We even got to touch a buffalo. We didn't even know it was a buffalo till we touched it. So, didn't even know it was a buffalo till we kind of leaned up against it, and it made one of those, oh, what do you call, kind of a noise a cow makes. It didn't moo. I didn't know what it was. I just is one of those things where I leaned on it and it was there, and I didn't even know what it was. I thought it was a big old rock or something, I guess. Okay, we got to put some hair gel on this one here. Get the hair gel there. Yeah, it made a sound. Now, fortunately, none of them charged us. Yeah, fortunately, they were pretty tame. So when we were kids, there was a state hospital, and it was for, like, you know, people that needed help. I'm just going to leave it at that. And we had always heard that they had a stocked pond. And we're talking pretty big pond. And so there was in this fence that was towards the back of it, on the far end of the property, and you can tell that it had been cut open and people had been there before. And so we decided, hey, we're going to go out there late one night. And we did. We went out there one night and we caught, I don't know, 60 to 100 catfish. And they, you know, they were all channel cat. And we took a bunch home. And the next time I thought, okay, we're going to take my dad out there. My dad was very adventurous. My dad's only 16, 17 years older than me. So that would have made him about 33, 34 years old. And so we took him out there, and my dad was freaking out. Some of the orderlies came out to the property, and they were standing next to the pond, and some of the patients were, you know, standing next to the pond, and we were just laying down as quiet as could be. And some of the patients were like, look at those pretty flowers out there. And so we just stayed quiet. They went back in, and we ended up, you know, fishing out there a little bit more. My dad wanted to leave, so when he was freaking out, we left. Those were some fun times. We used to take my dad out on a bunch of kind of crazy trips. Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for coming in. Hey there, Cody. Hey there, Panfish. I'm catching up on the messages because I had to switch up the chat filter. Keep making some fishing lures. These are Clouser minnows. These are Clouser minnows. Let's go to the next color. Okay, we're going to go with black thread on this one here. Let's see if I can find the black thread. We'll go with black on this. Yeah, you can use them for fly rods, spinning cast rods. You can use them for almost anything. I'll try not to poke myself in the finger again. Okay. But yeah, you can use these for fly rods, spinning cast rods. I take my fly rod out maybe once a year, once every 2 years. I don't take it out a whole lot. And other times I'm just using a long rod with a spinning cast reel on it. Okay. Hey there, Clan. How are you doing? How's the weather where you're over? I can't remember where you're from. Scotland, Ireland, New Jersey? Okay, got that ready. Let's get the flashing out. You know what? On this one, I'm going to go with the special flash. News flash. Okay, do I have black and silver? Do I have black and silver? I might have black and silver. No, that's just black. Ah, there's the black and silver. Okay, let me just lay that there for now. Well, you got that one done already? How much was that one for? Really? Oh, wow. I guess that's good. That's good and bad, I guess, but either panfish. Let's see, what did panfish do? We try, buddy. Yeah, we have some really good mods in here. All right, we got 96 people in here. We got 32 likes. Appreciate everybody in here. I should have went with silver on this, but I'll be fine. You make it work. This is a Clouser minnow. This here will be used for probably stripers. I have I guess a relative of a relative that will probably be using these again for striper down in Texas. It's basically my sister's brother-in-law. He likes fly fishing, and he likes fly fishing for striper. This is on a 3/0 hook, so it's going to have to be a pretty big perch.
I'm going to go in and do this.
Do what?
It's not the other cells.
The what?
The other cells.
The other cells. Oh, yeah. Is that one already addressed and all that ready? Okay. Yeah, we had to get our taxes figured out. We do pay a quarterly excise tax. We do pay a quarterly excise tax, so. We do pay our taxes. Yeah, this one didn't come out completely how I wanted to. Part of it is because I used the wrong thread. I'm probably going to go with I'm going to try one with a different color. Chenille, I'm going to use the black and white variegated. And then I'm probably going to do another one with silver like this. And just go with the gray thread. Okay, let's get some hair gel on this one. Put a little bit of hair gel. Some dippity-doo on there. Now the Flowcast Ninja, they're both really ultralight. I would say it's medium action, medium fast. Has a fast tip on there. Now, the 4-foot pole has, I would say it's more of a, I would say it's a heavy fast or maybe a heavy medium. But our 7-foot pole, you can feel everything on the bite. There's Mr. Featherhead. How are you doing there? Okay, let's go back to a gray thread. No, let's go with the black thread. We're going to do the black, and then I'll do the black and white variegated on this. Oh, I bet it is fun to do that. Now I like catching big fish on our little on our ultralight rods, but mainly it's for crappie. That's usually what I'm catching on our rods, and I catch a lot of white bass too. And they do call them up here in northeast Oklahoma. They'll call them sand bass. There are a lot of sandy banks up here, so I can see why they call them sand bass. Yeah, if you guys don't know Featherhead, his name's Jeremy. Really good guy. He's been to all of our tackle shows in Pryor. I don't know if he went to the one where we were in Grove. But we used to go to the Midwest tackle show. And they used to have it in Grove, Oklahoma. But we've become friends, and really good guy. He has a collection of our stickers. I think he's has about 1,000 stickers probably. I'm just kidding. He has a lot of our stickers, though. He does have a lot of our stickers. Overdue for a vacation. Yes, we're going to be leaving tomorrow. I had to check all the lights, all the cameras before we leave. And this one is a little bit crooked. This one's going to be a little bit crooked. I just realized that here. Could have went about another millimeter in one direction. But yeah, we're still going to do our drawing on Friday. I was telling my wife this while we were inside the house before we went to the doctor's office. And she's like, why don't you just do it? And I'm like, well, what if we're at a restaurant? She goes, oh, just do it at the restaurant. I'm like, okay. I guess we're going to have our drawing on Friday for sure. So the drawing is up for this Friday. We're going to be doing the drawing this Friday. So again, it may take a day or two or a couple of days to ship everything out, but we'll still be doing the drawing on Friday. Hey, Ernie, how's the weather up there? Are you getting rain up there too? Where did you get that mold injector for putting the lead? The mold injector. You talking about the lead pot? You can get them at Tackle Bandit. Get them at tacklebandit.com. Use my code FLOW10. And that is the Lee's Precision Pot. Oh, they've been out of lead? Yeah, I don't know about their lead part, but I do know they have the pots there. I have a light rod that catches most of my fish. My secret spot near my house. It has wow, 7 foot to a 5.5. Lead you can get at any tire shop. Yes, you can. Get lead at tire shops. Lead from plumbers, construction guys. You can get lead almost anywhere. Yeah, you can if you don't take care and you know, take the correct precautions. Yep, you can if you're now. I pour in a shop. Our shop's pretty decent size. I mean, it's small compared to these big workshops, but you know, our shop's pretty decent size. And when I'm melting lead down, um, a lot of times I'll have a window open. But if I'm just, and I say melting lead down, I'm talking getting lead from you know, oh wow, you know, when I get lead from the scrap yard, you have to melt it down and clean it up. And oh, look at that. I knew that was going to happen. There we go. And so when I do that, I a lot of times have the windows open. And then I have a ventilation system here in the shop too. But if you're, you know, working in tight quarters, you know, I'd make sure you got a window open or a door open if you're pouring out of your garage. But if you're pouring out of your back porch or something like that, you'll be fine. Salvage yard, yes. Now, if you get sick working with lead, I mean, you got to go to the hospital. Sometimes people will, you'll see people on videos, they're grinding. They got like a Dremel tool or a sander, and they're trying to get their lures really clean as far as, you know, smooth before they powder coat them. And so when they're doing that, they're throwing dust all up in the air. And so if you're going to do that, wear a mask. But even if you're going to do that, and when you're done, you probably still need to wear a mask because there's always some kind of residual dust in the air. This one looks a lot better than the last one. Don't like how the snout came out. Don't like how the snout came out. Let's see if I can fix it up. Nope, not going to let me fix it up. Yeah, I did not get the point on there I wanted. Going to have a gonzo look nose on this one here. You have to be super careful with wheel weights. Yeah, a lot of times they're not pure lead. Sometimes you got all kinds of other stuff in there. And when you deal with wheel weights or you're dealing with paneling, lead panels, a lot of times there's some kind of oils and all kinds of stuff on there you got to watch out for. And that's probably more, oh, how'd I say? You got to be more careful with that than the actual lead sometimes, because when you're doing that and you got an adhesive behind a lead panel, sometimes you're throwing all kinds of toxins up in the air. Okay, we're going to go to the gray thread. Where did my gray thread go? Go back to the silver body. Go with the green one here. Chimichanga. I'm a complete beginner with flies. What's my best fly? My best one is just that jig. It's a shiner jig. It's basically a white and silver jig. That's all. That's my #1 selling lure. I don't sell any of these on our website. I'm probably gonna, when we do get back, I'm probably gonna put Clousers on our website. We've been getting more orders for them lately. And it just kind of makes sense to, finally start offering them. That way it works out better to where people can just click on the website and make their purchase. I know once we put it on the website, you're going to get a bunch of people upset, and people start talking, and I'm like, well, why do you get to do fly fishing flies and I don't? you know. But it was that way when we put underspins on the website. We had some of these people that were into making bass lures, and they did underspins and inline spinners, and they'd get mad at me, and I'm like, you guys are just full of drama. Yeah, welcome into the room, everybody. Appreciate you guys coming into the live stream. If you are brand new, I make a lot of times lures that look like like that. I'm making these for a gentleman out of Texas, basically my sister's brother-in-law. He fishes around Dallas and Austin. He likes fly fishing for striper bass. And he's always been a really close friend to the family and just a really nice guy. He was one of my mom's pallbearers at the funeral, and he's just always been close to the family. Really nice guy. Go one more knot. I didn't like that knot. Okay. Okay, I'm going to show you guys an easy way to stack these. Okay, you look down here. I got my table. I got my work surface. You take your piece, and the good way to get these without putting them in a stacker is taking your longer pieces, put that there, get that, bring this down, put your finger on it, take your longer pieces again, go put it down, get your other pieces there, and do that over and over till they all kind of equal out. And I'm probably going to add some more in here. There are other ways of doing it. I'm not, again, I'm not a genius or a pro or anything by any means. I have been making these for, I don't know, about 13 years. Didn't get my nose. Look at that. Just what I thought. Yeah, I didn't get this right. That's okay. We're going to give a little haircut. I'm going to knock that down here in just a bit. Yeah, it may not knock down. That's okay. There we go. Okay, we're gonna do a couple more here. It's gonna be 5 o'clock here in just a bit. Again, I will be doing live streams on the way down to Texas. We'll be also do, we'll be doing some live streams while we're down in Texas. And we'll be doing our giveaway like we normally do on Friday. Friday. It says 49 for me, Clint. Yep. Something that happens a lot of times when you're watching a live stream, sometimes you'll see the numbers and people seeing different numbers up there. Back out and pop back in. And a lot of times you can refresh the page by doing that. A lot of times you can refresh the page by doing that. Yeah, it's just 49 for me here. You there, Kobe? Okay, let's get this back. Let's get a different color flash out. Man, there's a booger to get out. Yep, catch you later, Mr. Clan. What time of day is it everywhere in the world? You don't have to say the country or the state you're from, but what time is it? $10:48. $4:48. 10:48 p.m. London time. 5:48. 4:48. 22:48. UK. 9:48 a.m. What is this for? Oh, it's just for decoration. That's all it's for, decoration. This is for fishing. $5.49. Let's get some hair gel on this one and get this fixed up here. Auntie, hey there, buddy. Hey there, David. Okay, let me go grab some chenille. I don't have any orange over here. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, well, thank you. You know what? Let me go ahead and tap this down here. Let me get this one to tap out. Do I go out fishing? Yes, I do. Normally, I do. This year has been a tough one on me because my back's been kind of out of whack. I'm hoping that when I get back from my trip, I'm hoping I can get out and do some fishing. We are going to be taking a trip here pretty soon. Taking a trip to the wild side. Oh. Hey there, Jax. Guys, again, thanks for coming in. These are going to be for my brother-in-law's brother. He lives in I think he lives in the Austin area. I know he fishes around Dallas and Austin, and he likes going out and trying to catch striper with Clouser minnows. I've been making him lures for years, and these are just going to be a gift for him. I'm not going to charge him a dime. I know what's going to end up happening. He's probably going to end up ordering a hat or something on the site. So there is a 3/0 hook on this one, so pretty decent size hook. It's not the biggest hook, but my peanut butter fish. Oh, I love me some grape jelly on my peanut butter fish. My PB fish. Is that a whale? Is that a catfish? My PB fish was very big, put it that way. Very big fish. My personal best, it was pretty big. No, I'm gonna quit sharing my PBs on stuff, because sometimes if I share my PBs, you get people that get discouraged, and then you get knuckleheads in here that are like thinking it's a PB contest, and everybody starts getting mad or they start lying about whatever fish they catch. So I'm gonna try to stay away from PBs. That doesn't mean we're going to exclude you and put you in timeout or anything, unless you keep chatting it up. But I just don't want to share what my PBs are. My PBs are very big, put it that way. if I passed away tonight, I would probably be in a pretty good place, you know. Yeah, sometimes people start throwing out stuff, and then the next thing you know, like a couple weeks ago, somebody's saying that they caught a 20-pound bass. It's like, oh, okay, that's where this conversation went. Okay, we're gonna get some silver flash, some orange flash. Yeah, I guess you could call this a creamsicle. The creamsicle Clouser. Wanted to get a bass. Best bait for bass. I I would say it's just some kind of a spinner bait, something that puts vibration in the water. Some kind of spinner bait, either that or something with a rattle. Yeah, these have barbs. Yeah, and a lot of places in Texas, you can catch stripers fly fishing with the barb. Yeah, if anybody wants to, I don't have any barbless hooks. Uh, somebody wants to buy some of our bait and use them for a trout, they could just pinch the barb down. I know out in what is it, Washington, Idaho, and I want to say Oregon, we have some clients out there that they just pinch the barb back and they use it for trout, and then they use the bait also for crappie too. These are for a relative. Well, my brother-in-law's brother. He likes fly fishing for striper. And his name is Mark. Really nice guy. He's always been a friend of the family. I mean, he's my sister's brother-in-law, but he has always been a good friend. And then I built some smaller ones for crappie, and I did those up yesterday, I believe, last night. I did some smaller ones with the number 4 hook. And I did these for crappie. These are going to go in the water. These with marabou and neck hackle. And those are with the number 4 hook. Let me pull another one out. Did these two. These will either be the top lure, or they'll be like a drop shot sinker on them. And those are for crappie. From the UK, I used to live baits like mackerel, squid, stuff like that. I don't do any live bait. Even when I go catfishing, I'll just use a lot of cut bait. Even when I go out for catfish, just a lot of cut bait. Hey, there's show fly. These are with the 3/0 hook. So you can catch some sand bass with these. You can catch some regular largemouth, smallmouth bass. These here will probably go for striper. We will be doing our drawing this Friday. I know I was kind of up in the air with it earlier. And my wife's like, let's just do the drawing. Just do it at your normal scheduled time. And so we will try to go live tomorrow too, you know. We'll go live a few times during the trip. We're going to be leaving here around 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, somewhere around there in the morning. So we may go live first thing in the morning. Okay, let's get another color going. Some of this stuff out of the way. Hello from the UK. That's the University of Kentucky. University of Kansas. I know where it's from. I know where you're from. It's 1 a.m., yeah. I don't know how you do it. I just have fun and do it. That's all I do. It's Tackle Fella again. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing better since I left the chiropractor. We're going to be doing some other stuff on my back when I get back from our trip. Yeah, I've been dealing with a bad back. I've been dealing with a weak back. It all started about a week back. Welcome in, everybody. Mackerel, squid, mullet, pictures are good for the live baits. Stinky the better, attracts fish, yep. Oh, mamacita. There we go, let's get that back here. Where are you going there, Flash? Says 5 times fast, week back from week back, yeah. How long you had this week back? Oh, about a week back. Appreciate the likes. We're at 71. 71 likes. Okay, let's make this one. Let's make this one sprout out. We're going to make this one flutter. Let's see, can we do it? There we go. There we go. We got it. We got it fluttering. There we go. That's the way I like it. I like it. That's the way. Yeah, I keep praying for them folks down in Texas. My buddy, I got to talk to him earlier while we were on our way to the chiropractor, and he was one of the guys, part of the rescue team. And there's like lots and lots and lots of people down there. I mean, you got a lot of people down there. There's people saying that as soon as about an hour after they heard word that of the flooding going on, there were people from the National Guard, from FEMA, that were like on the ball out there. I mean, they were out there fast for this emergency. I know that the media has been, and I say the media, I'm talking about some of the media, they've been telling people that, FEMA, they weren't around for 3 days. And now FEMA was down there on the ground. You had National Guard troops down there within an hour, 40 minutes. They responded really fast. And that's my buddy down there. That's my buddy Joe, who lives down there. Yeah, they actually found a few people that didn't make it. He's lived along the Guadalupe River his whole life, and so he has been on a bunch of other rescue missions down there, and so anyway, he knows the Guadalupe River when it floods, and where at times cars and people get trapped. And so he was down there, and his group that he was with, they found a few people down there. And it's a sad thing. Sad, sad, sad. I use these. I use these for bass down here, for white bass. But there'll be the person that these are going to will be using them for striper. Yeah, you can. I mean, technically, you can fly fish with all kinds of lures. Technically, you can fly fish with a rattle trap if you want. You can fly fish with a whopper plopper if you want. But anything like this, or even the lures that I normally make, I mean, we get a lot of people that will use one of our lures like this, that is like a 64th or an 80th ounce. And we got a lot of people that use fly rods with these. And so, I mean, you can do whatever you want, A lot of times I fly fish with the rod, but sometimes I fly fish with my bare hands. And I'm kidding when I say that, okay, guys? I know somebody's going to get all mad. But no, I will use a spinning cast. Even with like these kind of lures, I'll use a spinning cast reel or a spinning cast rod. That's a hard one to explain. I'm not an everyday fly fisherman. I'm a novice when it comes to fly fishing. I do like trying my lures out, and so I try to make sure I go fly fishing, about once a year at least. That way I know how the lure will swim in the water. As well as a lot of the other lures I make. I try to use everything I make. And I do mean everything. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing better since I left the chiropractor. I mean, he was popping my back, and man, I was hurting. I was hurting McGurtin. And I walked out of there really just sore, and I'm feeling a lot better. There we go. Let's go, let's go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this one's kind of, this thread is on there tight. Okay, this is our thread that we have. It's the UTC brand, Ultra Thread Company. We do sell UTC. We also sell Flymaster. And we're going to be carrying more of the Flymaster thread here soon. We carry different colors. We're also going to try to carry a 140 denier thread. What I'm using right now is a 210. A pickle fly today. Oh my goodness, what did you do? Throw it up in the air? Did you throw the pickle up in the air? I once made a kitty cat fly. Okay. On the Wapsi fly tying kit, I love it. I mean, it's good. We've sold a bunch of these. We've probably sold 10, 15, 20 of these kits. And it's the Royal Coachman. And it's made by Terra. And you'll find other toolkits that are just like this, made by Hairline and all that. Our price is not as steep. I've seen this kit go as much as 70 to 80 bucks. We sell it for 45. You can use our discount code and save, what, $4.50 on it if you use the code FLOW10. If Remington's still in here, he's bought this, and then he switched over to the, to the rotary vise. But it's a good kit. We've had a lot of guys start out with this and then they buy the Peak vise and they still use this quite a bit. A lot of times we get guys that will go traveling and they'll take this vise to the cabin. Sometimes we got guys that fish. They go out and they fly fish or they crappie fish and they'll keep this kit in their boat with them. That way they can tie with them, but it comes with all the tools in it. You're buying a $45 kit. Don't go expecting a $300 toolkit. I'm just letting you guys know that. It's a good kit to start out with. You're not spending a whole lot of money right off the bat, and it's a good way to start out cheap, or on a budget. And so that's my thought on it. Years ago, I did tie on one, and that was a long time ago. But they're good. They're good kits. Again, we've sold 15, 20 of them. I'd say of the 15 and 20 of them, I say about 40 to 50% of the people, about a month, 2-3 months later, they turned around and bought the Peak Vise. $100 said, I'm not expecting gold, but yeah. And if you guys don't know, this is a bobbin. I've seen Brian tie with this bobbin, and that's the Fly Smith. That bobbin there, and I'm not saying, I don't know what brand his is. I'm just letting you guys know that. I don't want to get in any trouble with Brian. But I've seen him tie with this bobbin. This is the Terra bobbin that we sell. It's Terra's brand on there. Basically, Terra is Wapsi's brand. But I've seen Hairline have the same exact bobbin. I've seen Dr. Slick have the same exact bobbin. But their bobbins, they're charging $20, $25 for the same bobbin that we sell for like, what, $7? It's all made at the same place. It's just the branding. That's all it is a lot of times, is just the branding. The same thing goes with scissors. The same thing goes with, bodkin tool. You'll have Hairline sell the same thing, and we're talking $20, really? And we sell it, when we were out of these here, but we were selling these for like $5 or $6. And same thing with the threader. We sell the Terra threader, which is Wapsi's brand, and you'll see Dr. Slick and Hairline and all those guys, they're selling that same thing for like $10. And so there's a markup, there's a branding, and that people have with their products, whether it be bobbins, scissors. This bobbin here right now, I bought this bobbin here, I say about 7-8 years ago. And there's one of the main brands that's out there that a lot of people say there's a lot of prestige with it, and they're selling the same bobbin for $25. And I bought this thing for what, $9-10? It's the same exact bobbin. I know they don't want me to say that, but hey, we try to save you guys some money. Yeah, and on that bobbin here, this one here, the one that Hairline and Dr. Slick sell, you can take their bobbin and our bobbin, put it on a scale. It weighs the same exact thing. A lot of these companies don't want you to know that, and that's just the way it is. I appreciate that. Yeah, some people get caught up with branding, and let's go branding. That's all I got to say is let's go branding. Yeah, you can use, and right there, that's John, $5.79. Use the Flow 10. You're going to save, what, 57, 58 cents on that. And on that bobbin there, again, there's companies out there selling that same bobbin for $20. So, but I used to play golf a lot, and I have friends of mine that like Ping, they like Titleist, they liked all these fancy brands, and oh, I can't remember the department store, but this department store sold uh, off-brand golf supplies, and you can basically buy the Ping golf clubs. We're talking a whole set, putter and everything, for like 99 bucks. And this is back when I owned a restaurant, and I would go once a week with one of my buddies, and we'd go golfing nearby. And they would get upset because they spent, anywhere from $500 to $800 on golf clubs at least. They're spending $200-300 on a putter, and I bought my whole set for 99 bucks, or my wife bought it for me, and here I am, I'm kicking their butt out on the golf course, with a cheap set of golf clubs. So again, you don't have to have the name brand stuff. Some people will say quality, you get what you paid for, and in some regards that's true. But in a lot of regards, you're just paying for the name. A lot of times, you're paying for the name. A lot of times, you're just paying for the name. And I have friends of mine that sell stuff like Brian, and Brian sells some of his stuff for a pretty reasonable price. He sells a lot of stuff at a really good price, and there's other friends of mine that sell product, and it's just you just got to just be looking out there. Again, sometimes you'll pay less for something, and you are getting less. Sometimes you pay a little bit more, and sometimes you get a better quality. But if you do enough shopping, you'll start finding out, these name brands. You'll stop relying on them, because again, they're going off of prestige. They're going off of how many years they've been out there in the market, and again, some of these companies have been out there for a while, and there's a reason that Wapsi's like the number one best. They have the world's largest fly selling, products in the world, and it's because they've been around for a long time, and they're not going to charge everybody an arm and a leg for everything. Oh, what am I doing here, guys? I can't believe I did that. Oh golly, and I tied my knot there, and I'm married to this one here. I am married to this. Let's see if I can fix this one. Now, I tied this color for myself a few years back, and man, I caught so many white bass. Gotta go to bed, Burke. You have yourself a good night. And I do apologize to everybody if I feel like I'm, if you think I'm lecturing. I sometimes will lecture, and I do apologize because, you don't need to come on somebody's channel and all they're doing is lecturing you about life or whatever it be. It's just about the fun and good times hanging out. I'm spoiled by Brian's stuff. Yeah, he has some good stuff there. He does have some good stuff. Oh, I can't believe I did that again. Here I am. I'm talking too much. I'm just talking. I'm talking myself out of a job. That's what I'm doing here. Talking myself out of a job. I do not sell these right now, but there's a good chance I probably will here in the next couple weeks. I've just never really made a whole lot of these on a live stream. Aloha! Hey there, Gilbert. I know we get a lot of people that come on my channel. They're like, "Oh, you just sell jigs, or you just tie fly. You just sell jigs." And I tie a lot of stuff. I tie a lot of stuff. I do tie some realistic. I don't do a whole lot of realistic, but I do tie some. I just part of it's a confidence thing. Part of it's you know, I am probably one of the best jig tiers in the U.S. as far as this style of lure. I'm probably in the top 5. Just put it that way. We're talking with all the companies out there. The Flea Fly, Lawler's baits, all these different baits that have been around for years. And we're probably in the top 5 when it comes to quality. And we've been around. I don't want to say forever. We've been around for, it'll be 15 years this November. Okay, got to add a little more. I got to beef up the tail. You inspire me. That's important to me. Ah, well, thank you there, Richard. I appreciate that. Again, when I started making lures, we were basically welfare level as far as, how would I say? We didn't have a lot of money. We just didn't. I had worked for this company, and I did home inspections for energy efficiency, and I would also check lead and do things like that. And when I got hurt, I couldn't do any catering anymore. We just had no money. And when I'm on workers' comp and I'm having all these surgeries done, I just couldn't earn a living the way I used to. And I didn't go into this to make baits and start a business. I just did it because I wanted to catch fish and bring my family home some food for supper. And I tell you what, again, it just, you know, I started this out of accident because I had an accident at work. And here it is years later. You know, I've just been blessed. I know God is good, and sometimes He will use an accident to get you to a different place. And that's what He did with me. I do not like this one here. This one's a little bit on the sloppy side. That's okay. It's going to be for Mark, and it's for free. so, but I like doing this. It's a blast. And oh, man, I really messed up on this one here. Let me see if I can pull it. I don't know about that one. That's okay. Once I glue it, it'll be all his, and he'll be able to fish with it. Yeah, you guys, I don't know if you guys can see the mistake I made in this, but I did make a mistake in this one. I would not sell this one, but this one's going to be a freebie for Mr. Mark. Hey there, Dalton. But we will be doing the giveaway this Friday, 5:30 p.m. Central Time. And it'll be somewhere around 5:30, 5:40. We'll be doing our giveaway. Uh-oh. Okay, let me go grab me another hook. Let me see if I can get that one looking better the next time around. Man, it's already going to be 5:30. So I'm not a how would I say a pro or a master fly tire or anything like that by any means, but I do what I can. As long as they catch fish. As long as they catch fish. I see Mr. Brian Kai flies, and man, his stuff just looks really gorgeous. Yeah, these are a 3/0. These are going to be for striper. These are going to be for striper. Hey there, Michael. Man, our trash man hasn't come by. I wonder what's the deal with that. They didn't pick up our trash today. Okay, so on this one here, I'm taking 3 pieces of pink, and I'm having 3 pieces of chartreuse. And the chenille that I'm using on this one is the same chenille I use for the Barbie doll jig. Yep, welcome in there. Enjoy listening to you, Ruben, particularly learning and watching. There's some stupid stuff online. Just brings me back to things we have in common. I appreciate you. Appreciate you there. Yeah, you guys make sure to join our Discord and also follow. You can follow me on Facebook too. And we do have a Discord link in the bio. You may have to do it off of your laptop, or you may have to switch from the app to basically how, kind of like on a laptop or desktop computer mode to join our Discord. So we do have other ways if you guys want to stay in contact with us. We're getting more and more people into our Discord, and I'm getting a lot more people following me on Facebook and also on TikTok too. We've been getting quite a bit more people following. And I appreciate all the moderators in here. They do help out quite a bit, and they're friendly to everybody. And they're not giving everybody the, they're not showing everybody the exit door right off the bat. We have friendly people. If you do spam, you can put something up there once or twice, but if you put it up there 3 or 4 times, our mods they'll be inclined to show you the back door. But we do have some really good mods. Okay, I'm going to get this one to flare out. There we go. That's the way I want this one. But sometimes you got knuckleheads being knuckleheads. They'll come on my lives. They'll say a bunch of bad words. So we do run a family-friendly show, meaning that if you have kids that are interested in fishing and they want to tie flies or jigs, you don't have to worry about me ever being vulgar or saying, a bunch of bad words or anything like that. I love you too, Mr. Dalton. I mean that in a friendly way too, a brotherly love, not in any other way. I got to be clear. I got to watch out because sometimes you get people. Sometimes you get people. Their minds go to a strange place. I just got my jigs I ordered. Man, they are fish getters. It's only gonna make me one order more. Thanks, man. You're the best. Well, thank you. And what you do, you have a safe trip. I appreciate you there, Freddie. Appreciate you a bunch. Now, we are going to be away tomorrow. We're going to be closed. The live stream, we'll be doing live streams, but we're going to be closed tomorrow. And don't make any crazy notion that you're going to come up and visit my shop and decide to do some shopping without me here. We do have cameras everywhere. We do have cameras. Our neighbors have cameras too. You know, sometimes people get they want to go shopping at Ruben Flores Jigs at midnight, and we don't like that. I just warn you guys. Hello, Ribeiro. Thanks for coming in. Buenas tardes. Yeah, don't even think about it. Nope, don't even think about it. Okay, on my last one, I made a mess up here. There's a couple of ways of doing this. You can cut this at an angle. I don't like doing the angle, but you can use an angle. Cut it a little bit at an angle. Yeah, I'm not going to do the angle on this one. Let me get that angle out. Okay, you can go kind of loosely like I just did there. You can split it there. Make sure it's centered. And then take it down hard. You can do that. Now another way is I'm going to take it back. I'm going to draw it back a little bit further. I'm going to angle it off that way I get my little nose, my little beak. I'm going to get my little beak in there. There we go. Yeah, that one's so much better than the last one. Oh my goodness, what happened there? Did my Wi-Fi change up on me? Huh? Okay. I'm just checking it out. Making sure my Wi-Fi didn't quit on me. It did that the other day, and it went back to our house Wi-Fi, and we lost like 9/10 of the crowd that was on the live stream. Okay, let's put a little bit of hair gel on this one. Put a little bit of hair gel on that baby. Touch the fibers a little bit. Again, these are going to be for striper, Texas striper. Oh, I like how that one came out. This is one of my favorite colors. I've caught a lot of sand bass, white bass off this one. There we go, right there. This is a 3/0 hook. This is an Eagle Claw 3/0. Uh-oh. If you do live in a state that doesn't permit the barb on it, you can always bend back the barb. I am thinking about putting these on our website, and I am thinking about putting these on the website. We've never had a Clouser minnow on there. I'm looking at doing the ones for crappie and perch, and I'm hoping they work out. You know, I'm hoping that we could sell a bunch. The fly cod. Yeah, it's a type of Clouser. Yep. Well, what am I doing there? I need some eyes. I need some eyes. Appreciate that. Yeah, some big old hooks. These are 3/0 hooks. We're almost up to 100 likes. We're getting there. My wife and I went to go see the newest Superman movie. I kind of liked it. It was okay. I don't know what everybody else thinks, but it seemed okay to me. I don't know what everybody else's take on that is, but I liked it. Hey, Starshine. Let's go. Let's go. We're almost there. Yep, welcome in. Make this one flare out too. Yep, there we go. I like it when it flares out. It just adds a little more body to it. Couple more. We went backwards, didn't we? It looked like we went backwards. Somebody took away a like. I can't believe that. They gave me the like and then they took it away. Not so fast, Mr. Flores. I'm not giving you my like that easy. There we go. We got one back. We're almost there. We are almost there. We are on the. Yep, we are almost there. I'll be able to ride home. and tell everybody what we did here today, guys. Somebody took one away. They took it away again. Oh my goodness, we're at 98. Now we're at 99. Somebody's playing with my heart here. Is that the trash man? I think the trash man's here. Somebody's playing with my heart. There we are. We're at 101. I appreciate this, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching our show. We'll catch you guys later. No. No, I'm going to stay on here for a little bit. Oh my goodness, let's get this one again. Yeah, I am not following one of my rules. And when I first started tying this, if you ever watch here on YouTube, you'll see Clouser giving his way to do this, and you go loose, and then you pick up on it, and you're keeping it up to the top. Pick up on it. That way you keep all your fibers to the top instead of just dragging it down. Because if you start dragging it down, you'll start getting these fibers all on the side. And if you see that right there, because I did that certain way of tying, it kept everything in place. And that's what I did on the very first one that I tied this evening. With the same color here. A 103 now. We're at 103. Yep, it can be a pain. Okay, let's put some hair gel on this. This dude's going to be going out tonight to the club. Let's get some dippity-doo on his hair. Dippity-doo-dah, dippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, it is 6 o'clock here in Oklahoma. I'm going to take a little break here. There's a good chance I may come back on later. There's a good chance I may not come back on later. So in either case, if I don't see you, make sure to keep us in your prayers. Because we're going to be on the road. We will be doing some live streams on the way to Texas. It'll be both my wife and I. You will get my wife and I for like a few hours together. And so you're going to be seeing us, and you're going to get both of us for the price of one. There we go. That ought to catch something there. So we'll see you guys later. Again for watching. You guys have a great day. Got us up to 100. We'll be doing all week long. And don't forget, make sure to subscribe. We're going to be doing a few drawings this week. We'll be doing them Friday, Central Time Zone, 5:30, 5:40, somewhere in that vicinity. Even if we're eating at Chili's or wherever we're at, we're going to be doing a live stream from somebody's home or somebody's restaurant. So we'll see you guys later. You guys have a good night. Thank you again for watching. Goodbye. God bless you guys.